Welcome, everyone, to your messages. Let's invite the spirit in. We're asking for the ears to hear and guidance, the highest form of love we invite into our minds and into this space. It's a safe place where we can receive. So right now, the card that popped out in the pre-shuffle and then kind of the messages that have already come in are whatever you believe you can do is true for you. And the spirit is really, really highlighting this point that you are in a position right now to receive. And this is a time to get still and quiet. The magician came out, which means as long as you're connected to your source and you have the confidence that your source loves you and can hear you, you will receive all that is good and true. Love, truth, eternal knowledge, wisdom to really let it sink in your heart and then to share and give away. And I feel like most of the people who are here watching this channel or are miracle workers, are healers, are being prepared for something greater than you're aware of right now. The Ten of Pentacles, huge generational abundance. Abundance in this case represents not only wealth, but family, animals, friends, love, community, knowledge that we are eternal and that we go on forever when we pass on this existence, but we leave behind this love and this wealth that we have learned to pass on to the next generation. This is the healing that you are doing. It's the work you came to this world to do. And the spirit really wants you to know that you're not alone. It's not you against the world trying to create this wealth and this beautiful life. It's you sinking into the presence of love where you are in this life right now and knowing that because of the love that you are going to receive love, abundance, and knowledge. So that is your energy right now, and we're going to get more cards to clarify. But right now, I'm asking Spirit I'm doing this a bit differently this week. I want to know, Spirit, for the ones here, are there any blocks to this love the energy we're seeking this love, this abundance? Are there any blocks? Wow, the Empress. This has come up a lot as a block in my readings lately. So the blocks to this abundance is that you don't believe that you are worthy. So this Empress energy is what you are learning. It's who you are becoming. It is what your lesson is, what you're working on. You're working on confidence. You're learning, you're growing. It's like a spiritual maturity. It's a knowing that you are supposed to be here on this planet, on this earth at this time for reasons that are beyond even your understanding, even though you may have an inkling that it's a huge life, your being, your existence it's blessed, it's purposeful, it's whatever you're going through right now, you're held by forces beyond your knowledge, but you can also link in to that energy that you're not alone and that feeling that you're confident in who you are, knowing that you're eternal, knowing that these are lessons, knowing you're really being asked to come into Empress energy. The Empress, she nurtures everything she cares about, herself first. She goes very slowly. She pauses. She gives herself the space to feel what she's feeling, knowing that if any pain or irritation comes up, it's there. It's literally there to show her what needs to be healed. It's a gift, it's a friend, it's a messenger saying, hey, here's what we're going to look at and release today. This Empress doesn't look at it as a problem. She's like, okay, there's energy here that needs to be seen and released. So you have a prayer to come into this 10 of Pentacles in your life, in your mind, and in the world that you inhabit. That's your prayer. And what's blocking that prayer is that you don't believe that you're worthy of having it, and you're learning your worth. You're allowing the Spirit to show you your worth. The next card I want to get, I have it written down here in my phone. What is it that you don't see coming? Like, what's next for you that you don't see coming? Spirit, what is next to me? Let's see. 9 of Cups means a wish coming true. So that's what you don't see coming. Oh my God. And it looks like, I mean, in this picture, I just see, 9 cups being fulfilled, which is totaling for this woman on the card, a dream come true. And part of her dream is to be able to give her love, to share it with the world, and to feel like she's valued and has something of value to give. That is somebody's wish out there. How beautiful. So we are going to get some clarifiers now with that 10 of Pentacles in your energy. It's a gift, because where your heart is, there your treasure lies. And your heart and your mind is focused on this love that you want in your life, this abundance, this generational wealth and love. That's where your heart is, and that's where your treasure lies. So you're calling in the Spirit now to assist and to guide. Spirit, light up the path to where my heart is destined to give and receive love and abundance, and to learn of who I am, what I already have in truth, which is limitless power, love. God has not given us a mind of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. That's from the Bible. So we're asking for that, and we want to pass that down to our loved ones. We want to leave a legacy of love and abundance behind us, a legacy of love and abundance. Which brings you to the 4 of Wands. All 4 corners of your world being stable and secure. I think I'm going to name it a legacy of love and abundance. Sorry, y'all, I can't find any paper in this house, so it's all got to be on my phone. A legacy of love and abundance. Because with the 4 of Wands clarifying, this 10 of Pentacles, the literal meaning of this card is stability, all 4 corners of your world being stable, solid, and secure. Its also literal meaning is celebration, joy, family. In some cards, it depicts marriage. But it is that pre-marriage feeling that I finally found my place in this world. Now, for the Course in Miracles students and teachers that are watching, we all know that this world passes and the body passes on, and we go to another dimension. So we're really mind, and this body is temporary. But there is a prayer to find stability here in the material world. Not to say that the first prayer isn't stability in the mind, because everyone knows if there's insanity in the mind and mental instability, nothing feels right. So we start with our mind and we get it calm and at peace, and we get into a place of trust, which is what you've been working on, what you've been learning, what you've been, and you are very much entitled to miracles and peace and using the symbols in the world and loving the people who God puts in your life and giving to the world your love and your knowledge and receiving abundance and prosperity and success. Having a life that you know is guided by your creator, by your source, is what you are coming into. The confidence that you are good, that life is good, and it's meant to be lived in joy. So we are healing what is not love, what is not joy. That's what we are healing. And we are coming into this beautiful energy of stability, groundedness, right here and now where we find ourselves. In your challenge, you have the Empress. So that's the energy. That's a challenge for you right now. And I just saw the Emperor. Let's see if we see it again. So the Empress and the Emperor would be a power couple or power, two people coming together in holy relationship to heal all that's not love. I call that a power couple. I don't know about you. Let's get a clarifier for the Empress with the challenge, please. The challenge of knowing who we are in truth, confidence that we are here for a reason and that life is good and we are good. We want the confidence to always walk with our head high, knowing that we're safe no matter what happens, and we deserve happiness and we deserve love and we deserve abundance. Nine of Cups again. So that's the challenge. That we're clarifying the challenge of the Empress. You got this Nine of Cups in the row of specifically what you don't see coming. And it's clarifying your challenge. So you feel challenged to get all your dreams and wishes coming true, to feel this way. But what you don't see coming is that it's happening. Wow. Oh my God. I just love it. So let's get a clarifier for what you don't see coming. I'm just going to take the top card. Nine of Wands. What you don't see coming is your dream is coming true and that you can lay your defenses down. This is a card of the wounded warrior. What you don't see coming is that it's the end of the cycle of you feeling like you are a wounded warrior, like you're feeling life has to be fought at all, like you have to fight to survive, like everything you've ever dreamed of wasn't meant for you. That's what's you don't see coming. That's leaving. You've built all these wands and you're exhausted, but you haven't given up. And you're standing there with 9 wands, waiting for the 10th one to come in so you can lay that era of suffering down and go into the light and enjoy love that you are and that's surrounding you. You're being asked to do that, and you're learning how to claim your inheritance of prosperity, love, abundance, health, wealth, joy, peace, extension, creation, knowing. And this woman standing here has built all these wands and made a safe place for her as much as she possibly could with her own by herself. And she's tired and weary. We call her the wounded warrior, and she's ready to surrender to God. And in that surrender, she hasn't given up because she's holding that flame of passion, like, I still want peace. I still want love. I still want joy. I want the life that I've always envisioned, that God put in my mind. She knows. And that's what you don't see coming. You're worthy of, God is saying, the Spirit, your angels, your guides are saying, the dreams that you have inside of you were put there by love, God, Spirit, and it's for you. So that belief is being undone, that you have to strive to get in this world. You have to strive for happiness. You have to seek and find and search for love and happiness and abundance and safety and care and love and a home, mental and physical. You want these things. They're your dreams, travel, whatever it is. You've been through a long and heavy cycle of healing the blocks to love's presence so that you can receive. And you are being asked to, I feel it's so great that you're asked to no longer try to build this fortress alone. The Spirit is coming in, and you are allowing the Spirit to come in and with you drop into love and let that life that you knew was yours come in. It won't be done by you. It's going to be done by your source, with your source, through you, from your source. Whew, it's such beautiful, beautiful energy and healing. So we're going to get some advice from the Spirit. And underneath, like the guidance right now, from what I have is, let's see. Yeah, it's the Hanged Man. It's upside down. So you've been like, here's your guidance and your advice. Let's talk about it. I'm going to get more cards on it, but it's you kind of living in the world in the spiritual realm. It's you trying to balance that, and you trying to see with the eyes of love, with the eyes of God. It's your work, and you're aware of it. It's so beautiful that these cards came up as the guidance, because we talk about it all the time on this channel. Finding balance within the physical world, being passersby, being of the world, in the world, but not of it. How do we balance, what we see with our physical eyes and what is really true? How do we see with the Spirit? And it's a every moment thing. And the guidance is in every moment to pause and ask the Spirit to show us how to look at this that's in front of us. And we don't need to do that with anything unless we're triggered or there's something heavy that we don't. If we're in love, we don't need to ask for a different perspective. This is for a perspective that feels unbalanced, unsettled, that they can't find their way here, or there's a situation that comes up that's heavy. How am I going to face it? The Spirit is saying, look upon it with me. I will show you how to judge, because you don't know how. So it's really just getting quiet and asking for help. And it's really beautiful when you see that you don't have to do this on your own. I just want to get a couple more cards. So, yeah. And I love that these two cards came in. I wanted to get a couple of cards to clarify what we just said on the guidance. And then we got the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's a beautiful message here. The Seven of Swords is belief in deception and lies. And you're coming out of that belief that you could be guilty, deceive yourself, or feel like you were unfairly treated. That's what's being let go of. And also this inward time of being like in a womb of healing, of suffering, and having to let the Spirit just love you. Like that's been happening and going on for a while, and you're coming out of that because it's time for you to fly. It's time for you to give your love away. It's like that cocoon. It's almost like there were many people in the world who hadn't been working on healing when COVID hit, and it was very hard for them to go inward. But there's been some of us that have been going inward for so long that it's really time, that we've sat in this darkness and this energy of feeling like we've been deceived by life itself. We've been lied to by God. Where is this promised land? Where is the kingdom of heaven? If I can claim it right now inside my mind, how come I'm on the ground in a fetal position all the time? And God is just saying, Spirit's just saying, it wasn't for nothing. I love you. I've been holding you the whole time, like the footprints in the sand. When you saw one set of footprints, I was carrying you. So when you were feeling like there was no hope and desolate, the Spirit was holding you, carrying you, and helping you heal these beliefs in separation. The belief that you could be separate from God, from love, is being healed. And it is, the atonement has been accepted by you. Now it's just, kind of getting nudged out the nest to fly. It's your time to fly. Whew. So we're going to get this deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle, one of my favorite decks, and see if there's any other messages that are to come through. Listen, I'm so grateful for you joining me today. If you notice on my channel, I'm at 909 subscribers. And when I get to 1,000, I can open a separate community where we can come together in smaller groups and meditate and heal. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already hit it. And if this video if you found it helpful, give it a like. And if you think it'll be good for someone you know, please share it with them. I really am loving this work and I want to keep doing it. So if you feel inspired to donate, it keeps me going. It lets me do this work every day and I love it. So I'm also open for private readings and thank you so much for your support. My email is in the description box below for any questions you might have. What else do we have? I see you. I love it. Chop wood, carry water. Okay, it's from that movie, St. Francis of Assisi. Do small things and do them well. Or it's Mother Teresa. The little things are the things that matter, the simple things, the middle way. But chop wood and carry water is a lot of what the Buddhist monks do. And what we're talking about is just being very mindful of every action. That's how the Buddhists wash the dishes. They would say, I can awaken by just washing dishes and being present. So, luckily we're not living in the prehistoric ages where it's all about, hunting for food and staying warm. The mind has expanded so much that now we can just sit in the presence of love and cook ourselves a beautiful meal. Let's talk about now, how can I nurture and love myself and stay warm with this chopped wood? Do I need to chop wood? What do I need to do to stay warm in my heart? To nurture myself with what feels nourishing to me? What kind of food feels nourishing to me? It's like it's a guidance system. It's learning to trust your intuition. It's allowing those feelings of discomfort to come up and be, seen. Just hold the space for them and they'll be dissolved in the light. And then you can make a decision from there. Let's get A Course in Miracles deck and let's get a message from that deck, because A Course in Miracles is really great for remembering that nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. And herein lies the peace of God. We're just here reminding each other, walking each other home, that heaven is a state of mind. In quiet, I receive God's word today. I am sustained by the love of God. Yeah, I saw it twice. In quiet, I receive God's word today. That was the message that wanted to come through. True prayer must avoid the pitfall of asking to entreat. Ask rather to receive what is already given, to accept what is already there. It's so beautiful because the message that came through early on was that you are to have your dreams come true in form. That is what the message is. And we're closing it by remembering that what you have is what you are. So all of these things in the physical world are automatically yours when you line up with your creator, when you commune with your source, when you get in alignment with the peace of God right now in this moment. And all we have to do is to pause and put our hand on our hearts and just invite the presence of love in our mind. In quiet, I receive God's word today. And in that silence, we will be guided. In that silence, we will be guided. Okay, so we're going to get a card for one viewer. And I'm going to have to pick that viewer now because I didn't do it before. It'll take me 2 seconds. That sounds familiar. All right, Caro 599, sweetheart. Thank you for all your hearts. And I mean, I think you might be my very first viewer, and always leaving a comment and a heart. It's definitely your turn, Caro. I love seeing you and your kids at the lake and doing all kinds of fun things. What is the message for Carolina? Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. 3 of Cups. Just enjoy. I'm hearing love the ones you're with, love the ones you're with, love the ones you're with. I mean, I guess I'm going to say all these cards. They all fell out. So here I am. Okay. The 7 of Swords, leaving something behind quietly. The 2 of Swords, trying to make a decision, going inside to find the guidance. 7 of Wands, a shield of peace around you, being very diligent and focused and not letting anything interfere with your prayer. Experiencing some conflict in the mind while you're doing that, but standing your ground. And then justice is served and there's victory. So there's something going on with community or family that you're healing. And there's something new you're trying. And the Spirit is saying to try something different out of the box. And to trust yourself as you go within and to put your boundaries up and keep them up. Yeah, you have to overlook the conflict. You have to overlook while you're going through this healing and know that justice will be served and there will be a victory with the 6 of Wands. Wow, great reading, Caro. I'm so glad it was you because it's been such a long time. I don't know if I've ever pulled a card for you, and you've been there from the beginning. So if you want to have the option for a personal reading, put something in the comments, anything. You can put a comment or an emoji, and I'll pick a viewer next time. So the channeled message is, I am being shown that everything I seek has already been given. The abundance, the joy, the family, the fulfillment, it's already within me, waiting to be recognized. My task is not to strive, but to allow. Not to defend, but to trust. I can let my guard down now, and I see that love is safe. The universe asks me to surrender my need to control and to rest in the knowing that I am carried. I choose peace instead of fear. I choose to see with the eyes of love, and in that vision, I recognize that my cup is already full and my home is already here.
It's the light in me, sees the light in you. It's the love inside of my heart, trying to break through. It's the light in me that wants to love you. Innocence inside me that I try to ignore. It's the magnitude beside me that carries me, I'm sure. The littleness I seek is a war against me. I've had my share of dreams that slip away. These two worlds are driving me insane. One's got my arms, the other has my legs. I surrender my plans to you. It's the reason that I came here, to remember who I am. It's a mask of fear and anger, and I wanna understand the littleness I seek is a war against me. I've had my share of dreams to slip away. These two worlds are driving me insane. One's got my arms, the other has my legs. I surrender my plans to you. When darkness seems to chase me, and I think I know the plan. 1,000 mighty companions are holding out their hands. It's the light in me who wants to love you. I've had my share of dreams to slip away, and these two worlds are driving me insane. One's got my arms, the other has my legs. I surrender my plans to you. I've had my share of dreams that slip away. These two worlds are driving me insane. One's got my arms, the other has my legs. I surrender my